Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, she describes the day of Eid with the Prophet ﷺ in a very special way. She says that the Prophet ﷺ was laying down, and when Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu had gone away, I asked the Prophet ﷺ if we could go and we could watch the Abyssinians that were doing some of their Eid dances or their celebrations in the masjid with their shields and with their spears. They had their special war dances and their dances of celebration, of course, with modesty, nothing haram within them. And they particularly were doing so in the masjid at the time of Eid. So Aisha radiallahu anha said, can we go and watch them? So she says that the Prophet ﷺ said, let's go and watch them. And he sat in front of me, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I put my head on his shoulder. So I put my chin on his shoulder behind him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and my cheek was touching his cheek, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we were watching the Abyssinians doing their dances, and the Prophet ﷺ said, carry on. And he allowed them to go and to go and to go. And Aisha radiallahu anha sitting behind the Prophet ﷺ, leaning her chin on his shoulder with her cheek to his cheek, watching. And the Prophet ﷺ says, Hasbuki, have you had enough? She said, no, keep on going. And she wanted to see if the Prophet ﷺ would be patient with her and let her continue to enjoy the celebration. So some time went on and she was starting to get tired. The Prophet ﷺ said, is this enough yet? And she said, no. The Prophet ﷺ said, okay. And then finally she told the Prophet ﷺ, now I've had enough. So the Prophet ﷺ takes her home after witnessing the celebration of Eid.